Welcome to the Thursday edition of Take 5 for Torah. Today is May 22nd, and we will expound one verse in the beginning of this week's Parsha, and the verse seems to have inspired a statement we make in our benching. In benching we say, Harachamanu yishbor uleinu me'al tzavarenu, v'hu yolichenu kumamius le'artzenu. God, may you break the burden across our shoulders and take us steadfast, standing straight to our nation in pride to return to our homeland. This verse appears something very much like it in the Torah, where the Torah says, V'eshbor motos ulchem v'olech eschem komemiyut. There is no doubt that this verse in our parsha, I will break the bars of your burdens and take you standing straight and proud back to your homeland. There's no doubt that benching was dedicated and inspired by this verse in the Torah. Just added a few words, but it specifically subtracted one word, which I would like to expound here. In the Torah it says, V'eshbor motos ulchem. I will break the bars of your burden. Now, the ol is a burden where you have a bar across your shoulders with two chains where the person can use the strength of his shoulders to carry heavy burdens, usually a pail with water. Maybe you have a vision of this in your mind. The bar goes across the shoulder. Maybe it's bent at the shoulder so that it fits right in. And then there are chains with two pails, and then they walk through the street, being able to carry with the strength of their shoulders. The bar is called the moat. The ol is the entire structure. So in the Torah it says, I will break the bar across your shoulders because I'm about to have you enter the land of Israel. I just destroyed the Egyptians before you, and I will do the same to anyone who stands up to you if you follow my word and you heed me. So I will break that bar from across your shoulder. But in benching, we say, God, don't just break the bar, break the entire burden altogether. Break the entire yoke altogether. So you see, the bar represents the nation that subjugates us. Right now, it's Egypt and then the Canaanites. And then it's going to be the Moabites. It's going to be Kushan Rishatayim. It's going to be the Arameans. It's going to be the Ammonites. It's going to be the Midianites. It's going to be Amalek. It's going to be the Philistines. It's going to be the Assyrians, the Babylonians, the Persians, the Greeks, the Romans, and many others. Those are represented by the bar. The burden should be the burden of God, the yoke of God, what we call Ol Malchus Shamayim. But if we don't accept the burden of God, and the prophets all tell us, we'll have to submit to the burden of one of those nations. That's not a punishment, it's a consequence. So in the Torah it says, I'm going to break the bar because there will be others, because I know you're destined to at some point not heed. But in benching, we want to change that. We tell God, Harachamanu yishbor uleinu, not motos uleinu. God, don't just break the bar. Break the yoke altogether. We don't want any of these nations or any others. We want to break the yoke altogether. Nebuch Israel hasn't had a day where nations surrounding her and people surrounding her wanted to destroy her. But we are as strong as ever. And when we stand together, we know that we will prevail because God promised us so. Also in this parsha, Lo ma'astim v'lo galtim l'chalos samei al pnei ha'adama. God says we will always be His people. And we look forward to the time very soon where the bar and the yoke altogether will be broken from our shoulders. May it happen soon.